Hey, thanks for joining Talks with Callie. So, what I'd like to talk about today is healthcare, about this whole COVID thing and everything. So, there's somebody I know, which I won't say any names just because I just don't think it's necessary to share. But anyway, this person went to the doctor the other day because she was sick, and so she had congestion, a headache, some other things, and so of course they test her for COVID. Well, to my surprise, they did not treat her for any of her symptoms. They said that they would wait for her COVID test to come back and then that she'd have to go back in and then they would treat her. But in the meantime, if she got worse, that she was supposed to go to the hospital. Well, that seems a little messed up to me. How about if it was just a simple sinus infection? Why wouldn't you start on antibiotics? How about if it was an upper respiratory, just a simple upper respiratory? Why didn't you give her antibiotics? How about if it was just allergies? Why wouldn't you start her on Claritin or Zyrtec or something, It's amazing how they want to not diagnose you until they get the COVID test back. Or if you have COVID, you have to stay quarantined in your house and you don't get treated for it, right? Unless you get really bad, then you go to the hospital, right? Or how about if you die and you have symptoms of COVID, but yet you didn't test positive for COVID, but they want to put that on your death certificate that you died from COVID. There's a spider. Sorry. It just doesn't make any sense to me. This whole COVID thing is nuts. Just nuts. I can't wait back until we can go back to a normal life and it just becomes like the flu. But it doesn't like kill a lot of people or whatever. But if you think about it, I mean, our elderly get the flu. A lot of times they die from the flu. I mean, it's just another thing. But I don't understand why in the world that you can't be treated for other things until you get your COVID test back. Just doesn't make sense to me. So in the meantime, you could get worse, right? Like if you have bronchitis and it goes untreated, then you end up getting pneumonia. Well, guess what? The pneumonia goes untreated because they want to wait for a COVID test to get back. Somebody's driving down the road with Lockwood. It just doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to y'all? Hopefully I don't get sick and don't get treated for something. I had pneumonia at the beginning of this year. So who knows, maybe I had COVID. But guess what? They put me on antibiotics and I got better. I don't know. It's crazy to me. Just flat crazy. Well, that's all I have today. Maybe I'll come on later. I have a watermelon sitting here I need to take inside. I don't eat watermelon. My daughter got it. It's like I'll show it to you. It's a huge watermelon. But I don't eat watermelon. I don't like, well, I guess we could talk some more because it's only been 4 minutes. So I don't eat. I'm a very picky eater, right? The only fruits I like are bananas and pineapple. Not kidding, that's it. Vegetables, the only vegetables I like are peas, some green beans depending, corn, which I used to not like corn, but I love corn now. Lima beans. That's pretty much about it. Foods, I don't like spaghetti, but I'll eat lasagna. I don't know. I don't like a lot of foods, but that's okay. I'm probably one of the pickiest eaters you'll ever meet. Very picky. Let's see. So So I don't like watermelon, I don't like cantaloupe, I don't like kiwi, I don't like oranges, I don't like grapes. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'll eat 1 or 2 grapes, but then I'm like, okay, no, I'm done. I'll eat an orange, but I won't eat the whole thing. It's really weird. Like, I've lost taste for everything, but I'm a smoker, so that's probably why. So the day I quit smoking will probably be a really good day. Like weeks after, because I'll be able to taste things. But then maybe I'll end up not liking anything. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Okay, well, thanks for joining Talks with Callie. And like I always say, have a blessed day. And know I love you, and know God loves you. Bye.